Hey everybody, I'm Coach Oscar, and I want to welcome you to a little bit more education. Mark took us through the get out of bed, grab your oar, be responsible and accountable for the actions that you're pursuing by subscribing to this 21-day program. So what we're about to share with you are 3 new philosophies that are going to make your pursuit of better easier. All right, so have you ever noticed, how easy Michael Jordan made what he did? And, he was head and shoulders above his peers, and he made what he did look easy. Look at Mikhail Baryshnikov. Look at people like Oprah Winfrey, Mother Teresa. They made influence and dance and sacrifice look easy. So have you ever been to the gym and you've got that person next to you that is huffing and puffing and grunting with every rep? You've got the person on the treadmill that's just panting and fighting for their lives. Does that show effortlessness? Because when we pursue better and we want to be better at something, what do? We do more practice, more repetition, more energy, more commitment, right? And instead, we end up with our plates already full, trying to fill it more to be better. How does that help us? So what we want to do is we actually want to switch your thinking. And we're going to introduce you to our first philosophy, and that is a philosophy called Sprezzatura. All right. If you know me, you've heard this word before. Sprezzatura means making your craft as to appear without effort. It's a certain ease and elegance and ease and facility in making what you do look as if your effort is hidden. Again, Michael Jordan, right? Baryshnikov. Those people I mentioned earlier, they made what they did look easy. So what we're going to do is we want to share with you, rather than adding more to your life to make yourselves better as we go through this challenge, what we want to do is we want to share things that you can take away, not only from your exercise regimen, but from other parts of your life that can have a deep impact on how you pursue and how you move from this day forward. All right. So what I need a volunteer from the audience. You, sir, in the black shirt, come on up. All right. Y'all all know Mark. All right. So what we're going to do is I'm going to do a strength test. All right. So our bodies can tell if we're getting, if a movement or an action is good for us or not. It's called biofeedback, or we're going to do a strength test. You can also do a range of motion test. But what we're going to do is we're going to test the strength in his shoulder. We're going to establish a baseline. And then I'm going to have him express certain elements that we perform in the gym and show you how that really doesn't work. And then when we eliminate that, how it does work. All right, so plain and simple. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to have Mark raise his arm. And I'm going to press down on this arm. And Mark, I just want you to resist. And we're going to establish a baseline. See how strong his shoulder is. All right, ready? And go. Okay, relax. So as you saw, I wasn't just making a face. He's got a pretty strong arm. He held up pretty well. All right. So the first thing we're going to do is I'm going to say, Mark, show me a painful face expression. Okay, that's the face. So now raise your arm. All right, make that painful face as if something hurts. And here we go, resist and relax. Okay, so you noticed it took me less effort to push his arm down. He simply expressed pain and it impacted his ability to perform. All right, so there's the first lesson. Our goal is to take away pain. Second, we're going to look at disproportionate tension. So Mark, take your right arm and I want you to make a fist and I want you to squeeze really hard and create tension in this forearm. Turn back this way, arm up. Keep making that tension. Ready? Resist and relax. Definitely a stronger move for Mark because he works out. He's used to having tension in his body. For most people, they're going to collapse. All right. But Mark is trained. His body's adapted for that stress. So he performs a little bit better than the general population. You test, go test your grandma, your mom, your wife, your sister, your brother, whoever it is. Have them hold that fist and their shoulder is going to fall. I can almost promise you. Disproportionate breathing. All right. Inhale, hold your breath. Hold it, arm up. Keep holding it. Ready and resist. Look at that. No strength. Are you trying? Yeah. You want to try that again?
No.
You good? All right. So, again, he held his breath and it zapped his strength. It'll zap your range of motion. So, you don't want to be in the gym going, don't make that face for one because that's painful and you're also holding your breath. That's not moving you towards better. Are you starting to get this? All right. Misalignment. You ever seen this? Or maybe you're guilty of this. You're doing like an overhead press and you're like, ah, right? Where is my spine? Is that alignment? I don't know. So let's test it. So what I want you to do, Mark, is I want you to look up at the ceiling. Okay, keep looking up. Get your arm up here. And let's see if misalignments are good or bad for Mark. Ready? And resist. And relax. Okay, so again, his arm gave. So this misalignment in the spine impacted his shoulder's ability to perform. Now, just to show you that it's not shoulder fatigue, we're going to eliminate all this. Now, we do have one more element, speed, but that's actually a different conversation. We're going to focus on these 4 elements of effort. So Mark, what I want you to do is I want you to stand tall, nice spinal alignment. I want you to be relaxed in your breathing. No tension in your body except for the muscle we're going to work. Here we go, arm up. Let's test it again. Ready and resist. And relax. Do you feel like you regained strength?
Absolutely.
So when we eliminated all this, his body popped back to performing. Thank you, sir.
Appreciate it, man.
All right. Okay, so you see where we're going here. When you express pain, whether it's in your workout, if you got a pain in your back or a pain in your shoulder, continue to perform the movement may not be good for you. You may actually be regressing. The whole pain, no gain, it's a bunch of baloney. All right, start paying attention to your body. Disproportionate tension. Oh, let me go back and mention this. When we talk about pain, let's take a quick look at other aspects of life. You know, there might be something painful in your life that is impacting your ability to move forward. I'm not here to say it's your relationship, that it's your, anything around you, but there might be some things causing pain that are keeping you from becoming better. If you can identify those and begin to address them, it moves you towards better, not just in the gym, but in life. Disproportionate tension. When things are out of balance, when you've got stress in one area and not in the other. Maybe you've got disproportionate tension when it comes to income. Do you spend more than you make? That's disproportionate. That's going to create an imbalance. That's not going to move you towards better. So we see how it works in the gym, but it also impacts our life. Disproportionate breathing, again, it's balance, it's stress, it's not being able to be relaxed and move through your life because something has got you, they've got you uptight. And again, misalignments, when A doesn't match B or isn't moving you towards that. So what we want to look at is, okay, we can eliminate these in the gym and we can get better. We can eliminate these in life. So as you move through this 21-day challenge and beyond that, keep these in mind because you don't want to be the person at the gym huffing and puffing. You want to be the person at the gym that says, wow, look at that person. They make it look so easy. And you'll notice people who have spent time and energy and years in the gym, they make it look easy because they've learned to not only adapt to what that is, but you have to get there to be able to do it without effort. But you can also practice effort from the very beginning and let that compound how fast you move forward. So remember, this is now one of the key words, Sprezzatura. So when you're in the gym and you're struggling, when you're out running a 5K and you got that last half mile, instead of tensing up and pushing harder, relax, perform. All right, that's what we're going to do over the next 21 days. We're not going to try. We're simply going to perform. All right? Sprezzatura, ladies and gentlemen. Go kick ass.